You don't have that same maneuverability, these other things, and yeah, let's see what they can do here. Esperanza is going to try to buy a little time, but he does get spotted out by that 0 point, so he's going to have to fall back.
Pulls well into the back, shifts to the opposite side of the point here as Zimba breaks open the wall. He's left exposed there for just a moment. Jinx a little bit of damage, but now the teleport is going to be taken. But he does manage to find one as Jinx will go down. Situated here on the side, throws out the Hawk, gets the blind onto one, but mittiii is there for the crossfire. Manages to find one. We just have an explosion of death over here on B. LZ finding Zumba. Now we have a 2v2 at the end of it all as the dust settles. Esperanza going to throw out the recon dart. Right up over the top. Get some eyes onto them. TLC with a really nice kill. Find Esperanza. Now we're into the 1v1, but he's at a HP disadvantage, and Bunny is going to be good for it with the Ghost. Finds 3 in the round. Going to be a fast track. They're trying to...
Out of the history here, Achilios, and I like to call them, you know, they were stream team to meme team to dream team, and there's Bunny popping Jinx right out the gate with the Marshall. And these guys, it's heartbreaking in a way to watch this. I get what's going on. I get it. I understand what Locomotive is trying to mold this team into. They just haven't had enough time to put the pieces together.
Yeah, I mean, contact the press as Bunny landed a Marshall shot. It's all over now. He's gonna look to do it again. He spots him and he's got him. mittiii on the floor. It's that much more winnable for the side of F4Q. So mittiii has just been an absolute monster.
It's over, Achilios.
I mean, he's wild in his own regard. Yeah.
Shot down.
Esperanza as well pushing out. We'll find TENSAI. This is about what we expect from the Eco. Really nice headshot, though, from CLZ. We'll take one of the weapons away. Zumba could go ahead, snatch that for himself so it doesn't go to waste. He was obviously just holding on to the Ghost for this round.
Enemy remaining.
Bonnie with yet another shot. Going to be looking for a fourth. Pushing into the showers. Taking these blind. Needs to be careful.
30 seconds left.
Have the armors, the wall bang. Not quite going to finish him off. He gets the tap there on a CLZ. He wants to go in for it. Oh, but Zimba's going to take it away. So now, all right, well, here we go. Fennel making their way over onto the A site. Esperanza, back angle on him. Doesn't look his way into the lamp. Head. Nice little wall interrupt actually on the shock dart. Doesn't get too much damage through, but Bunny with a nice headshot on the Sheriff. Zumba with the Judge will find mittiii. Down to CLC and Derialy now. 2v5 scenario. It seems like it's not going to be looking too great. Esperanza, again, going to be the only casualty. As F4Q will get the defuse off, and they start off blind very nicely on this defense.
Well, that's a phenomenal round for F4Q. I mean, just thoughts.
So before going the Judge, with that Vandal as Efina peek out. Knife will come through. He'll pull back. Nebula dissipates, Zumba continuing to lurk inside. Stay as quiet as possible. Angles are going to have to be cleared. Shells comes out. Oh, he tries to go for the push, but Jinx manages to catch him in the head. Nice shot. His 3 other members are getting ready to make their way through Garden. Blind hits the drone, so they can't get the dart. Not really hitting too much else with it. Go ahead, use the Trailblazer. See FENNEL sitting back here, waiting to see if they need to take the teleporter and rotate over towards the A site. That's why they still do have CLZ over at A. Trying to see if it's cleared out. Call coming out. So Cosmic Divide gets put up. Bunny going to be cut off. He's going to start rotating over as the call comes in.
30 seconds left.
Efina's still on the site. You can hear the teleporter being used. Snake Bite going to go out to try to slow them up as they exit through showers. And FiveK will find one. He'll find 2. Does he see a third? Gravity Well not quite going to get the grab. Actually rides it forward. Shots do come out. They should be well aware now of CLZ's position. Spots him. Oh, in that close moment.
On an Eco. Huge swing of momentum for FENNEL.
Poison's off.
Up 5K, drops it immediately. Just trying to mess around with them. Let them know that they're not safe to go ahead and push out through hookah.
Look at these
try
ults.
To check. Yeah, they're very heavily stacked up right now. Good post plant with the Hunter's Fury. Obviously no Killjoy to worry about.
And the entry here should be just excellent. I mean, you got KO ult, you got the showstopper. This should be really powerful.
They go, blast packs out, oh man, but FiveK finds him in the head, but Jinx lets the rocket go. Manages to trade that back from beyond the grave. Efina's well going to fall, now Esperanza. dead in the back of sight. Zunba and Bunny the only ones standing, but with Bunny having that operator in his hand, he's not really going to look to push too far forward, likely just going to stay back towards the defender's spawn. Look for any kind of exits or over-aggression that he can punish. Otherwise, this round looks like it's in the books.
Oh, it's just such a beautiful entry here from FENNEL. Derialy gonna have to try to trade it. Zunba gonna get the headshot with the Vandal. Very nicely done. Now Bunny in real danger, really wants to keep this operator alive and going to have to potentially do a lot of work for it, depending on how aggressive.
Spot on the Bunny. 2 right clicks, 2 in bot squad. Bunny has to pull way back into the site. Gets set up, but had no vision of Jinx getting across towards that right side of the shower exit.
Yeah, I think they're going to try. They were thinking about.
They can predict him.
Yeah, I think they were trying to think about a gravity well here to try to catch Jinx, but it doesn't look like they ever got comfortable enough with some pressure at. Well, even though it's short A, you've got that Viper's pit. I think there's a good opportunity still here if they wait this out.
Dart going to be thrown in case anyone's playing that left side, but Jinx going to be very fine. Just chill out. Hasn't taken any damage. Hasn't been scouted. Pulling the gravity well could be good. You can see right now, mittiii prepping flashbang. They start pushing forward. Knife goes out. Esperanza can't use his util for now. Everybody rotating out of showers, gonna wrap around. Seems like Spike gonna be shipped over to V.
30 seconds left.
It's again great patience here from FENNEL. I mean, Jinx never
playing with time.
Plays with fire. Yeah, he just waits this out until there's a good opportunity for him to leave, until they use the smoke instead of the gravity well. Now here comes the execute. Blind
out, catches Derialy, slows him up, approach through guard, and Bunny finds opening shot. TLZ gonna go down. Now Derialy hitting the skull as well. Spike in hand. There's just nowhere to go. They have to pull away with it. This will be F4Q, snatching out this round from beneath FENNEL's feet, stopping their momentum where it was just getting ready to really crescendo. Just back and forth. Oh, spots one. It's okay. Got my information. His head plays back as Jinx looks to try to flush FiveK out. They not quite gonna get any hits in. FiveK just shifts over to that puppy. Just play safe with the drone. Actually, he does not see him here. Efina clears it out. They're already well aware that he's gonna have to, you know, that he will have pulled back over towards elbow.
Time to hunt.
Shots continuing to fly, but with so much vision control coming out, seems like they might have to rethink this approach and maybe send the Spike over towards A, but for now they are still continuing to posture forward.
He's still got both blast packs for Jinx, so he can get the entry. If he could follow up nicely here off this recon dart, but no, they're just gonna walk in and FiveK gets 2.
Unbelievable. FiveK finds Seals, he finds Jinx. Esperanza as well with the Hunter's Fury will get rid of TENSAI. Now Derialy going down. F4Q are back in the driver's seat. They're amping it up. Trying to accelerate the pace of this game.
10 seconds left.
Again, just going to have to try to rotate out of here. There is a bit of a wraparound from Esperanza. And you can see with mittiii cutting back over towards B long, he will not be found. Round will end, and F4Q will put another on the board. Now 3 rounds up, but they are advancing towards him as well, getting ready to clear that corner. He's going to try to pull back. They still have 2 members to try to cover. Everybody going to retreat. Bunny just sniping that drone for now. Jinx going to find one. mittiii finds another. Bunny and Esperanza going to be out of the fight.
Spike down.
Derialy going to be joining Jinx on the floor, but still going to be a man advantage now for the side of FENNEL to get their way into the B site. Rotations coming through. Both members of F4Q making their way through the defender spawn now. Alley access is smoked off. Gonna have to try to get this retake. No ults available for either side.
This is gonna be rather difficult now for F4Q. They are able to push through using their own smokes to kind of walk through them. mittiii though, gonna get wall banged by Zunba.
That's a huge shot. The headshot that Zunba is absolutely massive. Puts them on level ground now. Move up. TENSAI could try to scout this out, has the dart available. Pretty soon they're gonna have to tap the Spike. They're running out of time. Get onto it. Gets it to half. Does he just end up holding it? He's just gonna hold it. They have to stop him right now. TENSAI with a shot, manages to do so, but FiveK follows up, gets both.
Very difficult situation. There was a gravity well in there was a fragment in there, and you know, mittiii was doing a good job with the cross angle from Hookah, but at the end of the day, I mean, FiveK is just really feeling it right now.
Really is. Massive improvement compared to what we were seeing from him on split. As the orb up. He's just pulling back, waiting to see if he's going to push up into it, which is exactly what FiveK is doing. They throw out the blind. They come in, but Jinx is ready for it. Gets him in the head. Esperanza now quite low. Peek around the corner, see if TENSAI was going to inch his way into that smoke, into that gravity well rather, and Esperanza
Out of charges.
manages to push back out before he can recover his weapon from that shock bolt throw. It's the headshot. Again, things start looking dire. Efina just tops up money a bit to the 72 HP. Doesn't matter too much when Jinx shoots him in the head, but I think that's good for the return fire. Is that a little bit of a 1v1, 1-for-1 rather. Zunba breaking down the wall, wraps around the side.
Enemy remaining.
Members left by spots Derialy for just a moment, and those are some nasty shots from Zunba back to back with the Vandal.
Divided.
Powerless.
Alrighty, well, instantly, ult's getting popped, CLZ and mittiii both throwing them out. Fine. Goes up. Zone as well. Just trying to shut down any defensive utility so they can get themselves here onto this A site. Spike's already going to be planted. It's a hard and fast execute from the side of FENNEL, but can they stave off F4Q? Barely any shots have been traded out. mittiii really taking a little bit of damage. Jinx will suffer just a little bit of chip, but now the showstopper is already in his hands. Finds FiveK, puts him on the ground. That's the first kill. Now a second one follows up. It's TENSAI. Manages to find Zunba, but Efina and Buddy respond in kind. The Blade Storm manages to find the raise. Everybody else piled back over towards short. Full Q. Touches the spike, but Esperanza gets rid of CLZ. Bunny finds Derialy. The spray coming through. mittiii is trying to get him through the box. Manages to finish him off, but has to go for the reload. And in the meantime, display the same qualities.
Well, that's just great from F4Q. Again, I said play back off of those, play for retake. That's exactly what they do. Bunny tries to see if he can find a pick. FiveK is just going to get up right on the windowsill. It takes Jinx down. So finally, Jinx is punished for this constant hookah aggression. Very nicely done there by FiveK. A great read. But again, this is just great coaching here from Locomotive. We've been a little bit critical of him, but here he deserves some credit because these last couple rounds have been perfectly drawn up by F4Q.
And that, and just credit to the players, just playing way cleaner than we saw from them on split. It's looking really rough, looking out of sorts, out of practice. Zunba teleporting forward, manages to find Jinx with that spray, but FiveK. He wanted to swing in, trying to go for the back of hookah. Isn't ready for that Sage. Gets punished, so does Zunba. This little bang shot there. Manages to put him on the ground. So 3v4. This last round online. Bunny waiting. But then he pokes out and he just sends it, jumps right into his crosshair. Bunny takes him out.
Well, this is looking rather dire now for FENNEL. 3v3, Esperanza waiting. Gonna try to shock dart around the corner, buy a little bit of time. Counter shock dart's coming out. Spike is down here, so now Bunny's turn to try to wrap around and create a crossfire. And there is the wall there to block a little bit of time here, but FENNEL still has to play quite a long defense.
See just how patiently he can play this out. Push comes in, Bunny finds TENSAI point blank range, gets him with a Vandal. Start getting their way in onto the spike. Fake tap for it. CLZ though, stuck in the corner, doesn't have any ammo, tries to swap weapons, can't.
But so far, it's been all F4Q.
Has been.
There.
All set up. So he says, yep, I can hear him. Looking down the wall. Might have actually a slight gap to look through. There he does. Spots one, but they spot him. Esperanza, I mean, is he feeling saucy enough to go for the check? It seems like he's not.
I think against a ghost, that's not the right angle for the classic.
Yeah.
I don't know if enough of your bullets are fitting through there with that right click.
Definitely not. So that's definitely the safer play. Just let him back off there.
I don't understand. F4Q's defaulting on pistols? What world are we living in, Achilios? This is uncomfortable.
It's we're in the upside down. Things, things have gotten weird. FiveK getting picked off will be for one trade out across the map though, as Jinx also was eliminated.
30 seconds left.
Getting themselves now in onto the B side. Shot starts run out. TENSAI his last one, but tries to get any damage in. Spike now gonna be planted. Dark spot one. It's looking to be okay. Oh, Efina coming through the smoke. CLZ ready for it. Gets him in the head. Zunba does very much the same. Finds mittiii, now finds Derialy. Bunny will strike down CLZ, and Zunba gets 3 kills.
To adjust to that speed and that aggression, and that's what they have to do here. As FiveK takes Vinny down right away. FiveK's gonna find 2.
They've overextended so much, trying to catch them off guard. Perhaps the 5K is ready for it. He'll get taken down by Jinx in the end, but he only had 8 HP to deal with. Esperanza similarly low health, but does manage to find one before he falls. And now it's all on TENSAI versus 3. All of them holding on to Spectres. He'll hear them rotating into Hookah. He's got no idea in hell where Zimba's at.
I'm not sure anybody knows where anybody's at. I don't think F4Q has any idea TENSAI's here.
Only takes a little bit of damage from that push forward. And mittiii, about receiving almost the same. Inconsequential for the most part, though. As the Trailblazer will say, okay. CLZ, he's boosted on top of the box inside of Hookah. He's got a judge in his hands. I don't think we want to mess with that, so we'll just go ahead. Start rotating everybody around, or at least faking it. But now Jinx is pushed out of Hookah.
30 seconds
They weren't
left.
ready for that angle to be held, and they managed to find 2 kills as TENSAI got one as well, over by A, but quick reply. 5K finds CLZ, Jinx is gone. The B site has been broken open.
Standing.
Great efforts here from the side of F4Q, and oh no, TENSAI's gone down, and Derialy now in a 1v3 has to try to clutch this out.
10 seconds
the
left.
Nebula dissipates, he gets a spot there
Spike
on 5K, puts some shots into his shoulder. Can he get the finish? He absolutely can, but can he do more? He needs to dig deep, he needs to do the impossible right here, right now. Takes a moment to reload, take a deep breath. Gets the heal off, puts himself back at 100 HP. And now looks to push forward, but the pre-fire spam instantly takes away his armor, puts him down to 73 health. Takes a couple more shots. The knives are drawn out for Bunny as well. You can tell Derialy, he just has no idea where anybody is located at now. He